Hey Virgo, this is Empress Rose on my third attempt this week to do your reading. You're the only one that gets this. It's so cute. I don't understand it. This is a general reading, so take what works, leave what doesn't. And all of these are pre-shuffled and prepared for you. Okay. My dear loves Virgo, what do you need? What do you need to hear this week? Okay. What do you need to hear this week? What do you need to hear this week? Okay. Alright. Same as last week. Well, not exactly the same cards, but same general message. And the week before, and the week before, and the week before. Okay. So we have this new directions. So you had a plan with some friends and you were going to do something and it just all kind of fell apart. It was never really meant to last. It wasn't really built to last. You thought it was going to last, but it wasn't really built to last. It was a great idea, but you took your golden parachute and you're out of there. You're onto something new. This new thing that you've grabbed onto, it's a seed. So it has in it a promise of a new beginning, a possibility for a new beginning. And you're going someplace new and it looks like, I mean, these guys are panicked here. Well, maybe they're saying a little bon voyage. Yeah, no, they're panicked. They've got a white flag they're waving. Mercy. We give up. And but you're already gone. You're already gone. This whole situation fell apart, and there you are. And fate will take you wherever it wants now. So, like a bird. So these two are the same. Sort of. This is secrets. So you have a secret, you have the ability to unlock that secret. It's your secret. My little lecture on secrets is whatever's between your 2 ears is yours, and you get to decide who you share it with and who you don't share it with. Oftentimes sharing our secrets releases a burden, but we don't have to share them until we're ready. She's not ready. She can see quite a bit. I mean, we both have this, you being above a situation and looking down on it. Oh my gosh, these cards are, I don't even know why we needed all three of them. Well, they all kind of have like some sort of nuance and affect each other and talk about each other. So we have the secrets, we have something that you're, has to do with some self-reflection, so maybe you need to do some self-reflection and something needs to be revealed to you, but you do have the key and you do have the ability to open up this this secret for you. But this is also a secret card. You're holding back. I mean, we have a blue bird, so we have the blue being the throat chakra, and it seems very clear to me because she's holding the bird back by its throat, and the birds in this deck mean messages to me typically. So she's holding back a message. She wants to speak, so this bird is ready to fly, and she's holding it back. She's looking to the future. I think there's an intent to eventually let the bird fly, but right now we're just thinking about it and we're looking at the future. So both of these are looking towards the future. The secret, being able to unlock it, having the tools to unlock it, it's not going to take much work, but just waiting until she feels ready to unlock it. It is definitely her secret, and she's definitely just sitting with it for now. She's not ready to talk about it, open it. I love her stance here. She's sort of like, I can, when I want to. It's my secret, and I'll open it when I want to. There's sort of the casual possessiveness of this secret. And there is something to be said for self-reflection here. An illumination. I think when the revealing of the secret is going to cause a lot of illumination, and the other people will be able to see more clearly when you reveal the secret. You're not ready to, though. You're holding on to it. You're holding it back. This message wants to go, wants to move forward, but it's not moving forward yet. You are holding it back. You do not want to share this message. So your secret that you have, you're not ready to talk about it yet. Again, like, what is this, week 4, week 5? You don't really hold on to that shit. And then you have this touch the sky. Yep, it would not be a Virgo reading without a technological glitch, but we're rolling with it. we're not doing that anymore, where we like have to make everything perfect for Virgo, you know? You guys can do that. I'm not doing that. Touch the sky. So you're dreaming about what it's going to be like. Again, we have these birds here. We have a bird on her shoulder. So here's the secret, the bird on your shoulder. Here's the thing you don't want to talk about. And here it is flying out here. And you're dreaming, you're wondering, you're imagining really what it's going to be like to talk about this. What is it going to be like? So we have all of these birds here. And your head is in the clouds. It's not just in the clouds, it's above the clouds. And you're really thinking about, you're dreaming about it. And this is what I'm getting here with these two, looking to the future, dreaming about what it's going to be like to talk about this, what it's going to be like to do this. You're really imagining it, very much in your imagination right now, holding back on reality, holding reality at bay. Not talking about it, not opening it up, not letting it fly, but thinking about it. You're very much thinking about it. So, and then you have this new, maybe the secret is the new direction that you're going in. And you're not ready to talk about the new direction, the whole new thing that you're doing. You're not ready to talk about it yet. It's taking you someplace promising, but you know that a promise is nothing. Promise is just someplace promising. I don't think you want to talk about it until you know where you're going to land, until you've figured it out, until you've dreamt about it, figured out a little bit more about it. But you've got everything you need. I mean, you got the key to open up the secret. You've got the bird. You got the message right there. It's like right in your hand. You have this message, and you're holding it back. So let's go to the Santa Muerte deck. Okay. Our Virgo, our loves. This is your past. This is your present. This is your inner landscape. This is an issue. This is the environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Shit, honey. This isn't nothing but pentacles. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. So, if this is not about a job, this is about reality. This is a whole, this whole thing is about reality and something very physical happening. This is so funny because the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck, it was all about dreaming, thinking, something, not talking, secrets. And this Santa Muerte spread is reality. It's tangible. And if it's not about money, it's about something extremely tangible, something you can touch, not. It really looks like money. Okay. All right. Money, job, work, practical things, something very real, something touchable. So in your recent past, you have a 7 of Swords. You woke up from some sort of treachery. You've woken up somehow. I think it's this. You were hanging out with some people, and the whole situation came apart, and you bailed, and you're on your own now. This is waking up from treachery, the 7 of Swords. You got buried alive, and you're like, what the fuck kind of friends do I have anyway? Like, was this a joke? Were they just playing with me? Why would they do this? We were all hanging out. You just went to take a nap, and then they drew a mustache on your face with Sharpie or something, and you're like, really? That's not what I wanted. So you were buried alive, and and you've just started to wake up and come out of that. As you were buried and trapped and stuck, you only had hope and self-reflection. So that moon thing is having something to do with it too, that self-reflection. And this is just waking up and being like, what the hell? So you've just started to realize that something wasn't in your best interest, or something wasn't what you wanted, or someone in your life wasn't who they said they were, or wasn't, the whole situation kind of fell apart. And it looked like it was one thing, but it turned out it wasn't that thing at all. It was actually something that's slightly more dangerous and more difficult and unsafe. Like this whole idea, that's not an actual balloon. That's a dandelion head. So, I mean, and I love a dandelion head like anybody else, but
Ooh, I'm getting a real wish vibe here. You have a wish. Maybe you have a secret wish, and it's blown. The universe has made the wish, and you've grabbed onto it. And this is your wish, and you're gonna go someplace new. But this is waking up to something and realizing that some situation did not have your best interest at heart. Presently, you have an idea. You have an idea for something. This might be a new business. This might be something very physical, though. I mean, there's the physicality of this read cannot be ignored. With this many pentacles, we've got 7 cards out here, and we've got 5 of them are pentacles. I mean, this is very real. This is a physical thing. So you've got an idea. You've got the beginning. Right now, you are beginning on something that's either going to have to do with money or something in the physical world, home, work, something very physical. This isn't just an idea or a spiritual journey. I mean, it looked like a spiritual journey at first or something, but everything else today has been spiritual journeys. You are talking about a physical thing, physical journey, physical beginning. You're going to speak something and it's going to come into existence. You're going to, we've got the coins on the tongue. You've planted a seed. And we've got a seed over here too. You've planted a seed for sure. And it has to do with something in physical reality. Your inner landscape, you have this 10 of Pentacles, which is echoing the 7 of Swords. You have this 10 of Pentacles. Inside of you, there is a place that you've been inside of you and you are ready to leave, because this place that you've been has nothing more to offer you. This village is used up completely. And these feet, this means go, this means walk. This means transportation. You are walking away from a situation that no longer has anything to, you've gotten everything you can out of it. And there's a treasure chest here, so you may actually have gotten some money out of this situation or something like that. But in your inner landscape, no, this is your inner landscape. So this is inside of you. This is metaphorical for something inside of you. You're ready to go. This is like the same card. This no longer works for you. This whole situation is falling apart for you, and it's time for you to leave. So there's something inside of you, some sort of mentality, some sort of frame of mind, some sort of vision, some sort of self-perception that you've gotten everything you can out of it. It's outlived its usefulness, and it's time for you to move forward. And you feel that. Inside, you've completed a cycle within you. You've completed something, and it's over. There's something inside of you that's over, that's done, and you're ready to walk away, to find new ground, to find a new perspective, a new idea to ground yourself in, and to rebuild on. But this situation, this mentality, something in your mind, some way of viewing a situation or a world, it's out. It's done. You're done with it. It's time to move on. At issue is the world. So one of the things that's affecting you right now is the world itself. The whole world right now is not working in your favor. You might be ready to move on internally. Maybe this is why you're keeping this message, because she's ready with this message. This message is ready to go. This secret is this self-perception, this insight. It's ready to be unlocked. Unfortunately, the world is moving in the way the world wants to move. This is the season's turn. There's this time for every season. We have a bride here. We have harvest. We have just the passage of time and the changing of the world. So the world is changing. It's not changing in a way that's going to help you move forward and help you move on. It's changing in a way that's preventing this movement, or creating a difficulty for the movement. You want to move forward. You're ready to internally. You're ready to move forward. Unfortunately, the situation around you isn't ready for that, and that's your issue. Your issue is not you. You are ready to talk. You're ready to unlock. You're ready to let fly. There's something in your world that that's not allowing you to do that. And I think it's like just this whole bigger thing, this whole coronavirus thing, and all of this or it could be anything, but that's the most obvious thing. So that's the low-hanging fruit here. So I'm going to grab it. there's something going on in the world that is not allowing you to move forward, even though your heart's ready to, and your mind's ready to, and your imagination's ready to. There's something going on that's preventing that. And in your environment, you've accomplished a lot. You may have unlocked this secret. You have accomplished a lot, and you're looking to the next steps. You climbed that first rung. This is your farmer energy. This is the 9 of Pentacles, if you want to know. And bumper crop harvest. So whatever you were working on, you're having a bumper crop harvest. Like this is like hitting, you know, the jackpot at a slot machine. It's just ching, 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 ching. Just this harvest is just pouring out into your hands. There's something in your environment that's going very well for you, even though this other thing in the world isn't changing, but there's something that's really coming in for you that maybe you put some work into, and it's flowing towards you. The results and the positive results are flowing towards you. So maybe you have done some, maybe this is more internal than external, because the 10 of Pentacles was your inner landscape. So anyway, so you've succeeded beyond your wildest imagination at one thing, and now you're looking at the next steps. Okay, this step is done. We've established this. Now, what's the next step? Where do I go from here? And that's what you're looking at. You're looking up. You're looking up to the next steps in your to-do list. So even though this ain't moving, you're supposed to move one step in front of the other. This is not asking you to run. This is asking you to walk. Walking one step in front of the other, you are going to get there. So this is just keep going, keep hiking. Yeah, this may be uphill. This looks kind of uphill. Looks like you got a hill. Looks like you got to go up it. And this is saying keep going, keep walking, one step in front of the other. You'll get so much further than you ever dreamed possible. Just do the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. So this is saying pace. Keep a good pace, keep going, pace yourself. Slow and steady, slow and steady. That's your to-do list. That's what you're being called into. Possible outcome is Queen of Pentacles. So this is, you know, you have this silence, you have this unlocking, you have this dreaming, and this is, look, you've got this harvest. This is a very similar vibe to this. They're both looking up. They're looking, he's looking at the next steps. She's looking at the harvest. It's going to be time to harvest and climb that ladder. So this is a nice little spread here. We've got this 9 of Pentacles who's already accomplished something, already taken some nice, great steps, and they were very successful, and is looking at what the next steps are. Your to-do list is take those next steps then. Step very slow and steady, step through. Your possible outcome is now we're done stepping, we've made it to the ladder, and now it's time to climb straight up to get the fruit that we've worked so hard for. We worked for this. We planted it, we nurtured it, we waited, we got our bumper crop, we got a good harvest, we took the next steps, and now we have a great harvest. So now we see the fruit, it's up there in the tree, and it's time to climb. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She can acquire her goods now. They're here. And it's time for her to climb up into the tree and get them. Get what's hers. It's time to go get it. That's a possible outcome. After we've planned, we've taken our steps, and then we have this this possible outcome of a harvest. So, lots of dreaming, lots of thinking, lots of not talking, lots of holding it in, lots of planning. I don't think you want to talk about it till you can move forward, but the world's not letting you move forward, and this is saying move forward as best you can, step by step. Plan it out, sure, yeah. And then this leads you to even more successes and more harvests. All right, so about an hour and a half ago, I got this delivered, this Moonology deck delivered, and it's a little bit interesting. So I'm going to pull a card. It may or may not relate to anything we have already discussed. We shall see. It's got a mind of its own here, and I'm not quite used to it, but the messages are really clear. I don't really need to do a lot of interpretation for it. That's one thing I really liked about this, is it's a nice little additional clarity. I borrowed a friend's and it wanted to talk to me, had a lot to say, and then this one came in the mail and it's like, nope. So actually, this is our first one. A new start is coming. New moon. So, all right. A new beginning. End of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Looks like it's going to be a pretty successful cycle too. All right, Virgo, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Liking, subscribing, and commenting. These are all really wonderful things in there, helping my little new start grow a little bit week by week. I really appreciate it. So I hope you have a great week, Virgo.